Yeah, I think another interesting talking point, just going further down this top 10, you've got Arsenal below Brentford, then Brighton, Everton, and then coming 10th is Spurs. And there's a huge debate now where it's pretty much Son versus Saka. And I'm seeing both sides of the argument, right? So the argument here is, quite frankly, Son's supply is being cut and he's blanked in 3 game weeks in a row, right?
Yeah.
This previous game week, we've seen that he was very unlucky. Very unlucky. He had a hat trick of offsides. And, the game previous to that, they lost against Wolves. They weren't necessarily, he wasn't necessarily all that active. I think he was more of a silent partner. I honestly don't feel like he's going to get anything against City. This is that tough run of fixtures. Also considering he doesn't have his supply. So if I had Son, to be honest, I would transfer him out. That's me to you guys because of his fixtures and the fact that he doesn't have the guys that he needs behind
the supply. Yeah,
supply.
I agree as well.
Yeah. Now then, people are going now. Oh, but let's bring in Saka because if not Son, then who? And they go Saka. He's on penalties. He's the talisman of the team. And here's my thing, and this is why, as an Arsenal fan, and I think the Arsenal expert on this panel of FPL guys of this channel, I wouldn't also go for Saka, and I haven't gone for Saka. One, I don't feel like his price gives me as much as it should be. I think Saka hasn't been involved as much as we would like him, like last year. This year, Saka gave a quote just this past week. He said he's been watching games and he's noticed that he is being doubled up, and he's trying to figure out a way around that. And that is not allowing him to really necessarily make those runs that he used to make into the box, where either he would cut back or he would get that opportunity to shoot. That is also happening, and you notice as well, to Martinelli. And that's why they're both not necessarily scoring the goals that, or necessarily also being as much as,
But Kat, if you're going to compare him to Son, he's a much better asset to have. Purely for the fact, if you look at the last 3 games, okay, Son has been averaging 2 points. 2 points against Chelsea, 2 points against Wolves, 2 points against Aston Villa. And this guy, by the way, he's 9.6 million. Okay? And then we look at Saka. Right? He's 8.7. Well, he's gone up now. He's 8.8. I'm sorry, I've got to throw in the numbers now because it's that time of the season where
the numbers
talk. The numbers talk.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, and against Newcastle, he got 2 points. Against Burnley, he got 5 points. Against Brentford, he got 8 points with an assist. With your observation that he's being marked, he's not being able to do those runs. But you know what? He's finding the assists. He's scoring points. So really, for me, those numbers, his price tag, you take a Saka over a Son. A Son is in a struggling team. We've said it, injuries galore. No one's giving him ball. The numbers are telling you that he is not dishing. But this is FPL, fair enough. So you can say you want to hold him, but there's more to lose when you've got a Saka who's got a Wolves and a Luton.
You give a good point, G. Right? You give a good point. Just to add to my argument, right? The reason why I also don't is because Arsenal's not scoring as much goals as we used to. So in a game where we would win, we're winning by 1 goal. So if a team scores against us, you're damn sure we're going to win 2-1. They score 2 against us, we're damn sure we're going to win 3-2. That's if it's like a Wolves, we'll get the goal we need to make sure we win.
Yeah.
And that being said, most of our thing is 2-1, And Saka won't be always involved in those wins. Like I knew Brentford was going to be a close game. Even all these other games, yes, he just happened to be the guy who's always, and you'll see if you probably go back to his past 3 assists, even in the Champions League, you'll notice he's on the far wide and he goes left, and then he crosses from outside with his left from his right side. And he's looking for people in the box or on the far post. And Man United scored. Sorry.
Yeah. Stop doing this. Okay, look, we're still on Saka.
Yeah.
Let's
So
put it
you
this
know
way.
what I'm saying? I just don't
No,
feel like
wait,
an 8.7 for me. No,
your problem.
I don't feel
Your
like he's a
problem
week
is
in, week out. You know what I've been saying?
it's your
Week in,
team.
week out.
It's your team. It's your team. Let's not bring
No,
emotions
I'm
into
just
this.
giving you my Arsenal
Listen here,
expertise. I'm giving you my
listen
Arsenal
here, FPL
expertise.
managers.
It's like me asking you
This
about
guy's being
Rashford.
biased.
You're gonna tell me the truth,
No,
right?
but you're being biased. All I want to say is that when it comes to FPL, team morale is everything. Okay, it is everything, and having a team that is able to get wins when we don't expect them to get wins, and that player who helps the team get a win that is on top of the table at this moment was Saka. That guy, he deserves to be in your FPL team because he's in a winning team. He's in a team that is at the top of the table. He's in a team that has got confidence, and he's cheaper than a Son, and he scored more points in the last 3 game weeks. So for me, guys, that's what should talk. The involvement in the team. Forget about this guy who supports Arsenal and he's gonna tell you that no, as an Arsenal. Me, I'm telling you as an FPL manager here, those numbers do not lie. I mean, you look at Gordon right now. None of us expected him to do what he's doing. We spoke about him earlier on. The reason why I'm putting him in because he surprised all of us. This guy this season, he's been a surprise. Like when you look at Newcastle right now, but he's putting up his hand. He's got the points. Numbers don't lie. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
Numbers don't lie.
This is why I started this point by saying it's controversial, and I see both arguments. And yeah, but there you have it, guys. The Saka versus Son debate. You choose what is best for your team because in the end, that's like G said, your team. And I think he's right. Think of it more from a manager's perspective rather than being.
We want points, yeah, guys. We want points. Nothing else.
Or Arsenal
It's not
fan
personal.
or United fan.